Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today, and based off the comments I've been seeing, the audience who is picking up Skyrim Special Edition is either gamers who have never played Skyrim before, or gamers who haven't played it in years. Since that is the case, I wanted to help all of you get into the swing of things and teach you how to make the most of your time in Skyrim by leveling up fast without any exploits. It's not like Fallout and other RPGs where you kill things, gain XP, and level up. Skyrim runs off a leveling system where you use a certain skill, such as magic, smithing, two-handed combat, etc., and that skill would increase, thus increasing your XP bar until you eventually level up and earn a perk. From there, you pick a perk to tailor more to your character build. Here's the thing about leveling up in Skyrim. It's easy to get from level 1 to 10 by goofing around with various skills that don't tailor to your build, but it's the later levels that make it difficult. Let's start off by settling on a combat style your character will use. This is important because the combat skills will raise the quickest, and as skills become higher, they grant you more XP, which means more levels for you. For me, I settled as Battle Mage. I personally believe this is the fastest way to level up your character when it comes to combat because you're going to be scaling various types of magic between destruction, alteration, conjuration, and restoration alongside a single-handed weapon as well as the type of armor you're wearing, whether that's heavy or light. The beauty of Skyrim is that you can change the way you play later on, but I highly recommend sticking to the playstyle you picked as a jack-of-all-trades build become very thinly spread out. Also, while you're inside these dungeons, feel free to sneak everywhere. So long as you're hidden, your sneak skill will increase. This will increase the time that you're in the dungeon for, but it's another skill that you can use to increase your level at an even quicker pace. So we picked our combat style, and now when you're mowing through dungeons, these specific skills will be the ones that fly you through the ranks. But how about outside of combat? Well, enchantment is a key mechanic in Skyrim. You'll always want to enchant a weapon, but here's how you can quickly raise that skill and in turn level up fast. Loot enemies, and on them you'll find their own enchanted gear, something like a steel warhammer of frost, for example. Carrying as many of these as you can, when you get back to an enchantment table, just disenchant these items. Even when you're in the later levels, this skill scales up incredibly fast and will help you level up a ton too. On top of that, you're going to be learning the skills and the spells that are attached to these weapons that you can in turn enchant weapons that you have of your own, which increases the enchantment skill even more. Also, sell any leftover loot as well, as that will increase your speech skill relatively fast, as well as give you a bunch of gold. Smithing is another quick way to level up. It's incredibly common to spam the creation of iron daggers, and that formula still holds true to this day. Iron ingots and leather strips are all you need here, and you receive 4 leather strips per pelt, so you can make a bunch of these and sell them in turn, as I mentioned, to bump up that speech skill, or you can also enchant them afterwards, which will increase not only your smithing but your enchantment skill. Then you can sell them afterwards, so you can get a 3-for-1 deal on each dagger. Leveling up in Skyrim really boils down to efficiency, making the most of the objects on you and around you. If you have ingredients on you, then create some potions at the alchemy lab. That's another useful mechanic that can scale your character at a surprising rate. What is more important to note is that having high skills and well-selected perks results in a higher level, which is useful, but your equipment is what will keep you alive in those tougher dungeons, so be sure to keep that up to date and you should be just fine. I hope you guys found my level up guide for Skyrim helpful. Let me know what you're thinking and how excited you are for Skyrim Special Edition in the comments down below. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are as always in the description down below. Check out SugarBomb.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.